Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Camp is finally over. Thank God it's done. I'm free. I'll have more time to finally focus on this channel. I'm so sorry I've been neglecting this channel for almost a month now. Hopefully here to consistently upload in July. So by the title you can tell that today I'm going to be talking about art block. Woo. I know there's a lot of videos about this already. This is just my 2 cents. So to start off, what is art block? I looked up the Google definition and everyone I found is either too complicated or just bad. So I made my own. The best way I can describe an art block is a period of time where an artist feels like everything they create is horrible, so they can't create at all. Some people don't believe this exists, and to those people I'm gonna say that that's fine, believe what you want, but you shouldn't shame others or accuse them of being lazy if they're in a creative block. Like, if you're in an art block right now, I'm going to head and assume you are if you're watching this. It's alright. Everyone, almost everyone, has experienced an art block at some point if they're an artist, so don't worry, it really sucks. So in this video I'm going to be talking more about it and giving tips on how to avoid it and how to get out of one if you're in. So how to avoid art block. Art block usually happens when you're overworking yourself or you're just exhausted physically or mentally on like the task at hand, which is usually drawing. Art block can mean a lot of things, like photographers and artists, meaning like songwriters and that kind of thing, can experience art block. It's a universal thing when it comes to creative world. Just make sure you're giving yourself breaks and taking care of yourself, because I know a lot of people struggle with that when they're doing something that they love and they want to get better. They kind of can neglect their mental health and physical health, so just make sure you're taking good care of yourself. Another thing I would recommend is making sure your workspace is clean or changing things up a little bit, whether that be hanging a poster on the wall or just moving things around or just picking up the trash off your desk. Anything can really help with that. Another thing I'd like to say is just do something else for a little bit. Like if you want to play with your animal or play video games or read a book or just talk to your friends. Things like that can also really help just get your mind off the task at hand, and then you can come back later and try again. Make sure when you're drawing you have a positive mind, because myself included, a lot of people criticize themselves a lot when it comes to drawing. Being able to constructively criticize yourself is a very good skill to have, but if you're overly criticizing yourself and you're just kind of bullying your art and yourself in general, it's horrible to do. Like, it's something that a lot of people, I understand, cannot control, but working on that and making sure you're not being too hard on yourself will really help you avoid art blocks, because like I said, it usually happens when you're overworking yourself or you're just exhausted doing the task. So just try to be nicer to yourself, which is a lot easier said than done in some cases. Just try your best, okay? Common question: how long does art block last? Don't really have a definite answer to this, because it really depends on the person and the situation. It can range from just a few days to a few months. The longest art block I've ever had personally lasted about 4 to 5 months, and I'll put in some of those lovely pictures here. Very dark times. So what do you do if you have art block? I'd like to say, once again, don't worry if you have it. It does not last forever. It does go away, even though it feels like it'll never go away. I promise you it will. Here are my tips on like how to get rid of it or how to help you in any way, like, you know, get out of it. Oh, I didn't mention this, but I'm in an art block right now, so that's why I decided this video would be appropriate to make, because, you know, art is hard. An example of like how I'm trying to get out of my art block right now is draw this in your style challenges, which is what I'm doing in this video. I'll put the original post of the draw this in your style in the link down below. You should definitely check out that artist. I feel like challenges or prompts really help someone who's in a creative block get out of it, because they don't have to think about what they're drawing. They just have to, they're given something to draw and they draw it. So that's what helps me the most usually. Another thing that can really help is redrawing old art, because if you think all your art is bad now, you look back at your old art and you're just like, wow, at least I'm not drawing like that anymore. When you're in an art block, this is a great opportunity to practice things you're bad at. Hands is something I struggle with, and feet. And since I already think everything I'm drawing is awful, drawing something I already know I'm struggling with helps me get better at that, if that makes any sense whatsoever. For whatever reason, when I'm in art block, I tend to world build. I don't know why. It seems to help me a lot whenever I'm in an art block. World building for my characters just helps me get out of it. I don't know why, but hey, it might work for you too. Just like thinking about the character's environment and what their room would look like and their house and just like the overall space they're in. So those are all the tips I'm offering you guys to either avoid art block or get out of art block. And like I said, it does not last forever, no matter how long it feels like it's going to last. You can't get out of this. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!